Welcome to Safety is Everywhere YouTube channel. Dear friends, don't forget to subscribe this channel and share the link with your safety professional friends.
Hello everybody, let us start truth table approach. Today's topic is system safety quantification truth table approach. The contents of today's presentation, we first describe truth tables with different gates, AND gate, OR gate and mixture of AND and OR gate, and as well as we will show you that when the traditional approach is not working, and under such situation how truth table will help us to compute the availability and unavailability of a system, and we will show also some of the examples. And this lecture is prepared from the book Probabilistic Risk Assessment and Management for Engineer and Scientist, written by Komamoto and Henley, 2000, published by Wiley. Let us first understand what is truth table. Truth table actually lists all combinations of basic events states. Then we will find out for which combination the top event exists and which combination top event doesn't exist. For example, if we consider a fault tree having two inputs, that means two basic events, and top event is linked with an AND gate, then how many states or combinations possible here. So, from the components point of view, either the component failure exists or not exist. So, as a result, because of two components, so we will be having 2 to the power 2 combinations, which is 4 combinations. So, the 4 combinations, first one is basic event B1 exist, B2 exist. So, if both B1 and B2 occur, then top event occurs. So, top event exists. Then what is the probability? Probability of basic event B1 exist is probability B1 and B2 exist is probability B2. So, as both the events are independent and linked with AND gate, top event exist probability will be probability B1 into probability B2. So, this is a combination or a system state where the top event exists, means top event system is unavailable. Then second one, suppose B1 exists, B2 not exist, because of AND gate top event doesn't occur, so system is available. So, this will not contribute to unavailability calculation. Third one, that first B1 not exist means it is working, B2 not exist means not working, then also top event will be no exist. So, that means top system is not unsuccessful. In the fourth one, both B1 and B2 are working, so system also will work. So, this will also not contribute to unavailability calculation. So, as a result, what is the unavailability here? The probability of top event exists. This is one situation. This is the first combination when both B1 and B2 exist, and then the resultant probability is probability B1 into probability B2, as B1 and B2 are independent events. So, as a result, the system unavailability QST is known by this equation. QST is probability B1 and probability B2. In fact, this thing you have done earlier also, when we have given AND gate fault tree, then we have seen that the top event is the intersection of the bottom events, and the probability of top event is basically that multiplication of the bottom event probabilities when the basic events or bottom events are independent in nature. So, then this is the equivalent representation of AND gate in terms of fault tree. Okay. So, then what is system unavailability? System unavailability is the probabilities, that means a summation of set of probabilities in the table yields the system unavailability QST. So, where top event exists, that probability you have to add. Now, here only one situation, so that is why this probability is considered. If we want to find out the unavailability, which is 1 minus QST, or the other situations probabilities, sum of these three. So, that is why a complementary summation gives the system unavailability. This is what is truth table. So, in truth table you find out all possible combinations, and then you find out that for which of the combination the top event exists, means the system failure takes place. For which of the combination the top event does not exist, means the system failure will not take place, or basically you can find out the combination with the system states, whether it is failing or not failing. So, the system state when or the combination when the system fails, that leads the probability of that combination lead to the unavailability, and the system and the combination for which the system state is successful, that combination probability will lead to the system availability, and sum of the two will be obviously 1. So, what will happen if we just see the equivalent truth table for OR gate? When you use OR gate, it basically talks about if B1 occurs, top event occur, B2 occur, top event occur, B1, B2 both occur, top event occur. So, that means there will be three combinations when the system will be unavailable. Only one combination with both B1 and B2 does not occur, that time only system will be available. That is what is given here. System not, top event not exist means system is available. So, then probability of first three where system top event exists, that means system is unavailable. So, you calculate summed up the probability, this one and this one, this is what is done here. So, if B1 exists, the probability is probability of B1, if B2 exists, probability of B2, if not exist B1, B2 bar, so that is why B2 bar is here, B1 bar is there, and then B1 bar is nothing but 1 minus B1. So, that combination ultimately lead to this probability. Now, that already seen by you, means this equation you have already seen. If there is an OR gate with two inputs, what is the probability of E? Probability of B1 plus probability of B2 minus probability of B1 into probability B2, that you have seen. So, truth table is also giving the same thing, because it is equivalent representation. Okay, so, this is OR gate. Now, using this principle, we have given little complicated one. It is not exactly only AND or, but a combination of AND and OR gate. And here, how many basic events are there? There are three basic events. We have written A, B and C. Otherwise, you can write B1, B2 and B3. So, there are three basic events. So, each having two states. So, there will be 8 to the power 3 equal to 8 combinations. Now, because you know the system configuration and also AND and OR gate combinations. So, finally, what will happen? You will find out some of the combinations when top event exists, some of the combination top event will not exist. For example, this is AND gate. If this AND gate, then A must occur, plus because of this is OR gate, either B or C or both B and C must occur, so that the top event will occur. So, that is what is seen here. For example, suppose when all the bottom event do not exist, top event also do not exist. Suppose the first one C exists, other two not exist, not exist. So, similarly not exist, not exist, not exist. The combination when A exists means A is failed, B doesn't fail but C is failed, then definitely top event will occur. So, you see that three condition when A exists, this is a must because of AND gate. Now, either B or C or both must occur. Here C exists, that's why top event exists. Here B exists, that's why top event exists. Here both A and B and C exist, that's why top event exists. So, this is the combination. Now, you know because of the two state components, so you know the probability. So, as they are independent, you are just multiplying those independent event probabilities, and then system is unavailable when you sum up all those probabilities. Okay, so this is what is truth table. Now, we will see one interesting example here. This example we have taken from the book Kumamoto and Henle. Here the issue is I am just reading out the description of the plant. Plant has two identical parallel systems, so known as stream A and stream B. So, stream A and stream B, they are identical but parallel system. So, both the stream consist of one pump and one filter in series, and two stream are in parallel. Okay. So, now the failure rate of pumps, both the pumps, pump A and pump B, both the pumps are failure rate for both the pumps is 0.04 and both the filter is 0.08 per day. Failure rate here, this one 0.04 per day and this is also 0.04 per day, here 0.08 per day and 0.08 per day. Okay. And you see that another issue is that if the pumps or the filters fail, then they can be repaired, and the repair time is also given, that this is the mean in terms of mean time to repair for pumps and filters 5 and 10 hours respectively. So, that MTTR for pumps is 5 hours and MTTR for filter is 10 hour. Okay. So, this is a system, it is basically combined system that failure and repair both the processes are involved. Now, as a plant engineer, so your full output is possible only when both the stream work. So, that means the full output combination is both stream A and stream B, at least that means two parallel stream must work. Otherwise, if one of them work, then that gives you half output, and if none of them work, gives you 0 output. Suppose you want to improve the system, because in order to get full output and where full output requires both the streams to work, and then it is quite likely that the one of them may fail, and under such situation there will be huge loss. So, as a result, the management wants to improve the system, and they have three options now. One is keep the status quo, means the two parallel stream and proceed, or add or see two alternate approaches. One is add a third identical stream, so that means one stream will be redundant or standby, or you add a pump which is capable of pumping slurry to both the filters. So, as a result, what happened, if we include these two alternatives with the existing one, then we have three different choices. One is maintain the status quo, second one is add a third identical stream C, and third one is add a third transfer pump which is capable of pumping slurry to both the filters. So, we want to see the availability and unavailability of each of the systems, and then we want to know which one is best, or which means which one we should continue, so that if the some more cost related data are available with us. So, with this view I am just explaining that how the ultimately the traditional series and parallel system, as well as that minimum and OR gate system, and then how the truth table approach will help us in finding out the unavailability, availability, as well as helping you to compare three different choices. So, this is a example, but it can be incorporated or augmented for more number of choices also, and that is what is the basis of this presentation with reference to pump filter system. I have taken this example and the resulting calculation from the book written by Kumamoto and Henley, Probabilistic Risk Assessment and Management for Engineers. So, you have three systems now, this system, this, you have to. So, the first one, what is the assumption here? That we are assuming that constant and failure and repair rate for both pump and filters. So, if this is the case, then you have seen earlier when we have discussed quantification of basic events, that time we have shown you that availability is it can be measured by mean time to failure divided by mean time to failure and mean time to repair. This means with this equation availability is measured. Now, what is the mean time to failure for filter? So, filter failure per day is 0.08, that is the rate. So, then 1 by that rate will give you the mean time to failure, and what about the mean time to repair? Repair is basically 10 hours, you have 24 hours a day. So, that is why 10 by 24, and 0.08 is also that much, that is the rate per day. So, we have converted everything in terms of day, and then you got the availability for filter is 0.97. Please remember that both the filters are identical. So, its availability also identical, means 0.97. In the same manner, availability of pump is 0.99, each of the pump 0.99. Okay. So, probability of filters, that sense that is a success is 0.97, probability of pump 0.99, that is what is computed. Now, what we are interested to know, when we will be getting the full production. So, we want to know availability for full. So, availability of full means both stream A and stream B should be successful. So, what is the probability of stream A successful when both pump and filter work. Similarly, for stream B, both pump B and filter B should work. So here it is in series. So this and this, pump A and filter A work simultaneously. That probability will give basically from the intersection point of view it will come. So that means it is a situation of like this, that A dot bar interaction A double dot bar intersection of this B and B double dot, that is written here. So AS full is probability of this. So now you know all those events are independent, so you are multiplying all the probabilities and you are getting this. Now what is the probability that of A dash bar? This is nothing but the availability of pump, which is availability of pump is 0.99 and availability of filter is 0.97. So filter is this one 0.9, A star pump 0.99 and B star, that is also pump 0.99. So that is this one. Okay. So 0.99 square and 0.97 square, that when you multiply the two you are getting 0.92. So what is the inference from this example? Inference is that for the probability that the system will be available for full production is 0.92. Now what will be the case for half production? If one of the two streams work, then half production. So that means either then now one of the two stream work means either the stream A works or stream B works. So stream A work is A dash bar intersection A double dash bar. Stream B works means B dash bar and B double dash bar intersection. Now one of them work, that's why the union is given here, union. So it's some kind of OR gate. So for full production it's an AND gate, that full, then AND gate, then stream A, stream B, and here half, OR gate, stream A and stream B. Okay. So that's why what happened. Now this is stream A and this one is stream B. So probability stream A plus probability stream B minus the intersection of the two. So as a result, that availability half for the system, the probability is 0.9984. Okay. So that means that if your system is like this, when you have some component in series and then the resulting component or similar another component in parallel, so you can very easily with and OR gate combination you can find out the availability or as such unavailability of the system. So we now for the first alternative or first choice, when we have only two stream and then A is full and A is half, the probability, other way I can say the availability is calculated, and the first one is 0.92, that is A is full, availability half is 0.9984. We will see the same thing how to calculate that A is full and A is half for the for the second alternative or second choice, when we have three identical stream A, B and C. For three identical stream A, B, C, so again the as identical, that means the pump A, B and C, their availability or probability of successfully working is 0.97, and then the A, B, C 0.99 and 0.97. So A star, B star, C star, that is basically the filter, and A dot, B dot, C dot, or A dot, B, A double dot, B double dot, C dot filter. This is simple, you know, it is already written here. So okay, Now what happened? You have three identical streams, but for full production you require two of the three should work. So it is a voting gate combination. So it is voting gate. Voting gate in terms of AS full as well as AS half. For AS full, 2 out of 3 stream must work, that means either 2 or 3 stream must work. For half production, 1 out of 3 means 1 or 2 or 3 that must work. So now we use the binomial theorem that you have seen in the last class. So here what happened, the stream A availability, stream B availability and stream C availability, they are same. So their unavailability is also same. So because of this assumption, that means we have three different ways to three different streams, each stream is having equal probability of availability or unavailability. So you can use the binomial theorem, that is what we have discussed in last class. Now using this, what are the combination for AS full? So it is basically sum of, or other way let me make it, so 2 out of 3, so 3 choose 2 and some combination will be, probability will be there, plus 3 choice 3 and the probability will be there. So when we are saying that 3, suppose the stream A, stream B, stream C, their availability is what? Probability of AS and probability of A dot and probability of A double dot bar success. So similarly second one, similarly third one, and as because each of the streams and A dot, B dot, C dot, that bars, they are basically what we have said that they are equal, so we can write only in terms of A, no problem there. So this is the first part, success part, its square. So this square, so 3C2 will give you 3. Now you have 2 multiplication, one of this probability times square, and what is the complement? Complement will be 1 minus this to the power 3 minus 2, 1. Then plus 3C3, 3C3 mean 1, and then this, the first part, this cube, and the second part to the power 0. So that binomial theorem we have used earlier. So this is your probability that your system will give you full production 0.9954. Now then for AS half, what you are doing here, AS half means 1 minus unavailability. So that sense you have complete system means no production. So if one of the stream work, half production will be there. So there are 3 identical streams. So none of the stream works, that is no production. So 1 minus no production will be AS half. So here this is the probability for this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. As 3 identical streams are there, they are multiplied and you got this probability value. Okay. So I think now you understand application of binomial theorem here. Then come to the third one. Third one, it is a different one. Here it is not a series system or parallel system or combination of series and parallel, pure series and parallel system. It is a bridged network. So that in the earlier that AND and OR combination approach, whatever we have seen earlier, that cannot be applied easily here unless you can make its equivalent representation, but under such bridge network it is difficult. So here we are not using those traditional way of doing, not traditional, the general that series parallel or AND and OR combinations. Here we are using truth table. So Now how we are using truth table, you just see how many possibilities are there. Okay. So possibilities, now question is that pump, how many pumps? 3 pumps and 2 filters. So how many component? 5 component. So each component can have how many states? 2 states. So that's why the combination will be 2 to the power 5 equal to 32. You see the 32 combinations are written here. So first combination, W means working, everything working. What will happen? Full output is yes possible or not? Working. Half, obviously full is there, half is there. Second one, as per requirement at least 2 of the stream work. So that's why second one, if first 4 work, full possible, half also possible. In this manner, like last one, when all fails, fail. So you have 32 combinations. Now you see what you want to do. You want to find out the AS full, okay, or AS half. So you find out under which of the combination AS full is W means working, which of the combination AS half is working. So if you see carefully the table, you see that AS full, one first combination, second combination, fifth combination and 17th combination. All other cases it is not possible. As a result, we are writing AS full is summation of probability of rows 1, 2, 5 and 17. And you know that what is the working means what is the probability, that values are known to you. Now if you find out the probability of the first row, second row, fifth row and 17th row and you add them, you will be getting AS full is this. Now similarly you will find out that means AS half. Now you see that how many rows having W, plenty of rows is having W. So W, so you can find out each of those rows with corresponding probabilities, then row probabilities, then sum up, it is possible. Otherwise what happen, as there are less number of F means failed case, so first you may find out the QS failure half, for half production first find out and then AS half will be 1 minus that failure, so it is 0.999. So this is the use of truth table. So when you are not able to develop series, parallel or combination, so the simple formula you are not able to use it, mathematically it is little cumbersome, so that is better go for truth table, and truth table means find out all combination. But if you have plenty of component, then it is again very difficult, because you know, you have seen if there are 10 components in the system, then 2 to the power 10 is 1032, this much combination will be there. So again it is basic, this enumeration will take lot of time, it is a very difficult one again. Okay, but nevertheless you can develop software program and generate it, but this is basically a good approach, because you will not miss anything there and you understand actually inside what is happening. So now we know the availability, unavailability for say different systems or alternatives or choices. With some more data you can find out which one is the best. So what we have found out so far, for existing plant, probably availability full probability is 0.92, with identical spare trim 0.9954, with spare pump 0.94, similarly for half, availability of half. Okay. Now if we know some of the data like what is the full cost of a pump including maintenance and installation, if we know the full cost of filter including means installation, maintenance, etc., and if we know that if the loss for not having full production or having half production, then using this formula expected loss per day, you will be able to find out what is the value of expected loss per day for three different alternatives. So, the formula is, first is that what is that number of pumps into cost of pump plus number of filter cost of filter plus that that no production into probability of no production into cost of no production, and probability of half production into cost of half production. So, with this formula you will be able to find out what are the expected loss per day. Now, how do you find out that these three things? So, the loss calculation, the situations it is given, because we are considering one day. Now, suppose if we consider one day there is no production or half production, so then if we say that this is your half production time, then this is definitely the no production time. So, 1 minus half production will give you no production. But when as you have seen in the truth table, half production also include full production. So, that means this can be divided again two parts, one is full production, then remaining one will be only half production. Okay. So, now if I summed up full production and this minus this plus this is nothing but AS half. Again if we sum up this plus this is nothing but 1. So, okay, so these are the situation, that is what is written here. You see, for full production loss 1 minus AS half into loss, for half AS half minus AS full, that is written here. Using this formula and the probability availability are known. So, now using this and number of pumps, its cost, you found out that if you continue with existing plant, the cost is $323 per day. If you go for the second alternative, that is plant with spare trim, then it is basically rupees 239 per day, and if you go for the third alternative plant with spare pump, it is rupees 293 per day, not rupees, we have used dollar 293 per day. Okay. So, considering the expected cost, the second alternative gives you the better result. So, what you have learned here today? Today you have learned that truth table approach and its equivalence with AND OR gate, with combination of AND OR, and situation where equivalent AND OR is difficult to provide, and truth table is basically complete enumeration. And after that, using truth table we have shown to you that what are the ways you can calculate availability, unavailability, and finally we have seen that how different alternatives can be evaluated using the concept called expected cost. So, hope you have understood it. Thank you very much.